He said that the Buddha sound, his wonderful sound, the voice, was both secret and all-pervasive. It was through sound, but this is different sound. You see that? All-pervasive and secret. How can that be? How can that be secret when the Buddha was preaching? Anybody know?
Please continue watching to find out more.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English and Chinese, with subtitles in Arabic, Aula CIS, also known as Vietnamese, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, and Thai. Buen día, preciosos espectadores. Mi nombre es Isabel. El amistoso pueblo de Colombia desea compartir con ustedes su amor y gratitud por la creación de Dios. Ubicada en el noroeste de Sudamérica, Colombia alberga 49 millones de ciudadanos amantes de la paz con diversos orígenes lingüísticos y étnicos. Con abundantes recursos naturales, es el primer exportador mundial de esmeraldas, metales preciosos y café. Dependiendo del clima local, el terreno y los sistemas fluviales, el país tiene divididas 6 espléndidas áreas geográficas: las montañas de los Andes, las llanuras del Orinoco, la selva amazónica, las tierras bajas del Pacífico, la costa del Caribe y las islas costeras. Con una cultura vibrante y diversa, destinos perfectos para postales, junto con personas increíblemente felices y hospitalarias, Colombia es verdaderamente un país hermoso que cautiva a visitantes de todo el mundo. Estamos encantados de presentarles brevemente a la inolvidable Colombia, espectadores solidarios. Les deseamos abundantes bendiciones del cielo. Durante más de 3 décadas, la Maestra Suprema Ching Hai ha iluminado nuestro mundo con sus enseñanzas divinas. Una maestra totalmente iluminada, ella imparte el método Kuan Yin de meditación a aquellos que desean descubrir inmediatamente la naturaleza de Dios interna y alcanzar en una vida la liberación eterna del ciclo de la transmigración. El método Kuan Yin ha sido practicado por todos los maestros iluminados, tales como Buda, Confucio, Gurú Nanak, Jesucristo, Lao Tse, el Señor Krishna, el Señor Mahavira, el profeta Mahoma, la paz sea con él, y muchos más. Ella enfatiza que si siempre recordamos a Dios, ofrecemos servicio desinteresado a otros y seguimos las leyes del universo, alcanzaremos nuestro potencial más elevado como humanos y comprenderemos verdaderamente nuestro propósito en la Tierra. La Maestra Suprema Ching Hai es un extraordinario ejemplo viviente de compasión, enviando frecuentemente asistencia material y financiera, además de amor a los refugiados, a los desamparados, a las víctimas de desastres naturales y a otros que necesitan ayuda. La Maestra Suprema Ching Hai está profundamente agradecida con el amado Dios por toda la ayuda financiera, consuelo y apoyo para los afligidos y necesitados y o cualquier buena causa a través de los años, como una humilde receptora para su compasión y amor hacia sus preciados hijos. La Maestra Suprema Ching Hai respetuosamente agradece a todos los individuos especiales, organizaciones, líderes y gobiernos por todo su apoyo genuino, amoroso y regular. Que el cielo los bendiga por siempre. Nosotros, los miembros de la Asociación Internacional Maestra Suprema Ching Hai, también agradecemos sinceramente por su expresiva bondad, deseándoles lo mejor. La Maestra Suprema Ching Hai recibe apoyo y amor de numerosas organizaciones, medios de comunicación, gobiernos y personas individuales, así como muchos galardones de su parte, como por ejemplo el Premio Guzzi de la Paz 2006, considerado el Premio Nobel de la Paz de Oriente, el Premio al Liderazgo Mundial Espiritual en 1994, el Premio Mahavir en el 2008, la proclamación de los días 22 de febrero y 25 de octubre como Día de la Maestra Suprema Ching Hai, nombrada Ciudadana Honoraria de los Estados Unidos, etc. Y ha sido honrada a través de los años con otros numerosos premios y galardones por sus excepcionales obras filantrópicas y humanitarias. Nos disculpamos por no poder mostrar otros muchos premios y honores por falta de espacio y tiempo. La Maestra Suprema Ching Hai respetuosamente agradece a todos los individuos especiales, organizaciones, líderes y gobiernos por todo su apoyo genuino, amoroso y regular. Que el cielo los bendiga por siempre. Nosotros, los miembros de la Asociación Internacional Maestra Suprema Ching Hai, también agradecemos sinceramente por su expresiva bondad, deseándoles lo mejor. Como verdadera voz para nuestros preciosos amigos animales, la Maestra Suprema Ching Hai promueve la pacífica y amorosa dieta a base de productos vegetales y prevé, con el despertar de la humanidad hacia lo sagrado de todas las vidas, un tranquilo y glorioso mundo completamente vegano donde los animales y las personas vivan en dichosa armonía. Sus iniciativas para difundir la tendencia vegana son diversas y entre ellas se incluyen la distribución del volante de vida alternativa, los restaurantes veganos internacionales Loving Hut, empresas de productos de alimentación veganos, productos de piel vegana, Supreme Master Television, además de hablar regularmente con influyentes líderes de gobierno y medios de comunicación y participar en conferencias televisadas sobre el cambio climático, etc. Tanto si somos conscientes de ello como si no, sus esfuerzos han tenido una enorme influencia sobre la conciencia mundial del estilo de vida respetuoso con los animales y de cómo esta manera benevolente puede traer paz duradera entre las naciones, a la vez que salvamos nuestro planeta del cambio climático y de los desastres. A lo largo de los años, la Maestra Suprema Ching Hai ha viajado por todo el mundo, desde las Américas hasta África, desde Europa hasta Oceanía, y ha ofrecido cientos de discursos al público y a sus discípulos sobre muchos temas espirituales. Hoy tenemos la bendición de presentar una de estas inspiradoras conferencias titulada El Sutra Surangama, 25 medios para la iluminación, sesión 1, parte 2 de 5, en Entre Maestra y Discípulos, impartida en inglés y en chino el 4 de abril del 2019 en Taiwán, también llamada Formosa.
All right, so one of the bhikkhu, the monk, said to the Buddha, he and the other 5 bhikkhus arose from his seat, bowed at the Buddha's feet, and said to the Buddha, when 5 of them practiced the same method, I guess, so all 5 of them rose up first and told the Buddha what kind of method they did practice first, to get some enlightenment. So this bhikkhu name is Kaundinya. It don't matter, okay? Kaundinya. The Sanskrit name, when it's translated into English, is already not very correct. And my accent make it worse. So it doesn't matter. One of 5 bhikshus, and the first one, probably the leader of the group, with others of the 5 bhikshus, arose from his seat. I told something in between, instead of just read it. Oh, you want me to read it on? Just, no, the Buddha says something and then the Ananda answered, you want that? No, I have to explain sometime. Maybe I don't have to, but I just do. Maybe you know everything already, right?
I love it.
You love it?
Yes.
You love my calendar, right? The calendar. Okay, here come your calendar, yeah. And extra, yeah. So they rose. Kaundinya rose from his seat with the other 5 bhikkhu, bow at the Buddha's feet. A tradition in India, okay? When you want to pay respect or when you want to talk, you first stand up. Or if you already stand up, you bow to the teacher's feet, yeah, your master's feet, and with respect, yeah? And then you talk. Or when you come first, when you first see the Buddha, you come in his house, for example, see the Buddha, you bow to him as the feet. Yeah, touch the feet of the Buddha, put on your forehead, like that. It's Indian tradition, to pay utmost respect. Okay, that's all right. So now, and he said to the Buddha, when I was in the deer park is when the Buddha also stayed there some time before, and preach some Dharma, some teaching there, okay? And they were there, the 5 monks were there. When I was in the deer park and the pheasant garden, these are all in, India or Nepal, not here. I observed the thirst come one immediately after his accomplishment of the way, meaning when the Buddha first came out of the Enlightenment, the first ever time, after practicing for 6 years, and then after sitting under the Bodhi tree, no eat, no drink for 40 plus days, and he became enlightened. Then he arose out of the Bodhi tree and he wandered around. Maybe he went to Deer Park and Pheasant Garden. And that's where he met these five, the first five. Actually, the story of these five bhikkhu, I probably told you before already. So I don't want to mention here, okay? They are the first one who get the Buddha's enlightening talk, when the Buddha preached the Four Noble Truths. Anyway, okay, we have to cut some, otherwise my calendar become 2-3 years comprised together. Not just to the end of this year, but at the end of many other years, 2020, 2021, 22, 23. And if I haven't told you about these first bhikkhus under the Buddha's teaching, then I will probably remember it, or you remind me, then I will tell you in another time, okay? It's not much to us right now. It's not very important. So it's just that important that they were the first one and they the first rise up and told the Buddha which method they were practicing, okay? So they say that the third come one immediately after his enlightenment, accomplishment of the way, meaning he just got the complete enlightenment that day, or maybe just a few days ago. And then upon hearing the Buddha's voice, I understood the Four Noble Truths. You know? What is the Four Noble Truths? Anybody know? Except the monks. I told already. Didn't listen. Forgot. What is the Four Noble Truths? What's the first Noble Truth? All of you have it. I don't even need to tell you. We all have. What is? First one? I give you my cup.
The Dharma?
Oh, no. That's not the Four Noble Truths. That's the only truth. Okay. Birth, old age, sickness, death. Okay. That's the four truths that nobody can escape. Okay? Right. Remember now? Yes. I keep my cup. Thank you. It's good that I didn't lose my cup. I like my cup. I'm very attached to my cup. The yellow, it look good. Okay, thank you for trying to reserve the cup for me. Very good of you. So, when this bhikkhu, Kaudinya, heard the Buddha's voice, he understood the Four Noble Truths. The Buddha asked us, bhikkhus, to speak. I was the first to understand. And the third come one certified me and named me as Nata. His wonderful sound was both secret and all-pervasive. It was through sound that I became an arhat. Okay, so when the Buddha talked, he was the first one who understood. When the Buddha first preached the Four Noble Truths to these first five people, first disciples, he understood immediately. So he thinks it's because of the sound of the Buddha voice that make him enlightened. Not because of the sound. It is the Buddha sound. It's different. A complete, all-pervasive Buddha sound. His sound, that's why he says, his sound is not a normal sound like me talking to you. You need a microphone and you don't even understand. Many times I keep asking you, what did I just say? Something about the Qing dynasty. Or the world when you were not born, something, history. Okay. That's why I told you, don't listen to gossip, because even you stand here, sit here right in front of me, I use microphone. And even you understand English, you also did not hear nothing. I don't know where your mind, but you did not. Not all of you understood. I don't know, what are you listening? What are you listening? Ah. Listen to you, Master. Yeah, that's what you say. And you did not listen to me. I don't know. You're thinking a boyfriend in Africa. New boyfriend. Or maybe would be, will be boyfriend, future boyfriend. Future wife. I don't know. Because I asked you today also, you did not say answer correctly. I wonder. That's why I said to you, don't listen to people talk, especially negative things about other people. Even if you hear it, even with your own ears, or see with your own eyes, things are not the way it look like, or seems like, yeah? It could be wrong. You could be wrong. Some criminals, so-called criminals, went to prison for nothing because the witness say that it's him. But it wasn't him. Maybe look alike. Maybe the witness see it wrong. Maybe he thinks wrong. Maybe at that time he was drunk and seen double. Who knows? Okay? So some prisoner went there, I would say wrongly accused, and even died. Have death penalty. That's why some countries, they abolish completely death penalty to avoid this unfortunate, event, unfortunate things happen to innocent people. So he said because of the sound that he became arhat. But you have to listen well. Listen, yeah? Listen well. He said that the Buddha sound, his wonderful sound, the voice, was both secret and all-pervasive. It was through sound, but this is different sound. You see that? All-pervasive and secret. How can that be? How can that be secret when the Buddha was preaching? Anybody know the cup is going? Nature in Wu Shi. At that, in the sound, no. He hear the Buddha sound. He said the Buddha was preaching, you see, because the Buddha was preaching the Four Noble Truths and he was listening. He heard it and he understood it. But it was both secret and all-pervasive. You always make me look like a wise person. You always force me to tell you the answer. Why is that? Okay. Since I have no choice, I pretend that I know. All right? And you just have to take it because you don't answer me. So you have to take whatever answer I give because that's what all I knew, okay? I guess when the Buddha was preaching, because Buddha just came out from enlightenment, with all this energy in him, conserved all these 6 years and 40 days intensive meditation. He just came out. So the whole beings of him is full of blessing, Buddha power, light, and wisdom. Incredible at that time. So these 5 lucky bhikkhus, practitioners, got it all. At least as much as they can absorb at that time. So when the Buddha was preaching, he entered samadhi then. You understand what I'm saying? He still hear one side from the Buddha's worldly voice, but inside he also hear the Buddha in all 10 directions then. Because when the Buddha says something, it's not just the humans that hear, the animals hear them. The devas from heavens hear them. The ghosts, all the ones hear him. It's all in the 10 directions. It reverberates all over everywhere. And only when you're in samadhi, you hear it. It's different then. But because he's in samadhi, so he can hear both half. from the Buddha voice physically and the inside, the true Buddha's voice. Therefore he thinks, okay, that's what enlightenment was. I was enlightened because I hear the Buddha's voice, which is secret and all-pervasive. Secret because he heard it inside and all-pervasive, as if only the Buddha was only whispering to him. Because he see nothing at that time anymore. He hear nothing else. He don't see the other 5 bhikkhu. He don't see anyone else. He doesn't see anything. Only Buddha and him. Only the Buddha's voice. That's why he say it's secret. But then it's all over, everywhere in the 10 directions he can hear. Because he opened his ear at that time. You see, the Buddha blessing make it happen like that. Yeah? In the presence of the Buddha, many wonderful things happen. So this is what happened to him. And he thought, wow, because the Buddha is preaching, I got enlightenment. You understand now? Take it or leave it, because you don't have other a wiser answer for me. No? All right. Moment. Or maybe I just sit on the table, huh? Yeah, sit on the table. Now I can sit like a Buddha. Oh. Thank you. Okay, so the Buddha asked us about perfect penetration, as I have been certified to it. Sound, voice, yeah? Voice, is the superior means for him. Is it? What if you don't have anybody ever talk to you? What if you stay in the jungle? Only animal or bird singing. How would you get enlightenment then? Huh? See? Okay. But the Buddha will tell you later. I'm not saying, oh my God, I forgot. I told the end of the movies. Oh, but that's just one. There are many more to come. Okay, so now another bhikkhu. Whoever stayed with the Buddha at that time are only bhikkhus. Okay, not bhikkhuni. Bhikkhuni come later. Nuns come later. When his mother, the stepmother, came and begged him for becoming a nun to follow him, that's when the nuns began. Before, Hindu don't have any nuns because it's inconvenient. They think the woman in India cannot go out without any other man or family member, understand? Otherwise they'll be looked out upon and harassed or molested. It's still nowadays. Less, of course, less, yeah? Less than before, yeah. They're more liberal now. But in some remoter area, maybe such custom still prevail. And any woman go alone is a no-no in India. It's not respectful. So, at that time, whoever stay, even if I don't say it's a monk, you should know it's a monk, okay? Because here it doesn't say a monk Upanishad. It just says Upanishad. Then you should know he's one of the monks. Whoever stay with Buddha at that time, Buddha don't have house, Buddha don't have food for you, don't have nobody cook for you there. So if you want to stay there, you have to be a monk. Meaning you go out, beg for your own food, take care of yourself. Buddha don't do any physical caring for his monks. Yeah, everyone take care of themselves. It's easier, okay? Yes. And maybe the lay people come now and then, occasionally or whenever, then they bring food to offer to Buddha also, and then they probably bring their own food or cook for them. But not the Buddha who has to take care of all that. Not like your poor master here. Okay, a lot of work because I have to take care of small things, small things. Even if the disciple built, I have to instruct and take care, that is done well, for example. I'm not complaining, I'm just telling you, your poor master is really poor. Every little thing takes time. Don't tell me that, oh, it's just a little job. Why master say that? A lot of little jobs, okay? A lot of little jobs, even for dogs, how they have to be comfortable, where, it's a new place, and many things are not as ready as in an old place, okay? But I'm very happy, okay? I'm not complaining anything at all. Just a lot of work. Right, so now there's another bhikkhu come up, telling the Buddha what method he practiced. The first one is the voice, see? The Buddha's voice, okay. Now Upanishad arose from his seat, bowed at the Buddha's feet, and said to the Buddha, I also saw the Buddha when he first accomplished the way. Probably these are the first disciples. So they take turn to stand up and tell. First come, first talk. That's why first the Bible, and then now it's Upanishad, because he's also one of the first. Maybe not together with the five, but maybe second first, you see? So they come one by one. Upanishad say, I also saw the Buddha when he first came out of Samadhi, of the perfect enlightenment accomplishment. I learned to contemplate the appearance of impurity until I grew to loathe it and came to understand that the nature of all form is unclean. Bare bones and subtle dust all returned to emptiness, and saw both emptiness and form are done away with. With this realization, I accomplished the path beyond learning. The third come one certified me and named me Upanishad. The object of form came to an end, and wonderful form was both secret and all-pervasive. Thus it was through the appearance of form that I became an arhat. The Buddha asked us about perfect penetration, as I have been certified to it. Form is the superior means. What means form? Like you are a form. He is a form. I am in the form of a human. Or any other thing here has a form, okay? Air doesn't have form. Water maybe don't have. But these have form, okay?